We're into the 8th round then. And it's just a question now whether this strong man Lewis can be broken up. I think probably there's a sign of frustration with Ali now. The referee Eskin kept well away from him, let him get on with the fight. He's only been needed really on the knockdown and just once on a low blow from Ali. You know, Ali puts these punches together maybe half a dozen at the time, and then suddenly Lewis will let one go, as he did then, but that was just cuffing past Ali's face, actually. I get the message that Lewis is not the kind of guy you'd want to fight in a dugout. Getting a bit right hand happy now, Ali. One after the other. There it is again, and as Lewis walks into him, the momentum is even greater. You think perhaps Lewis might start walking to his own right hand to avoid Ali's right hand, but he's staying static right in front of him and taking the punches. This fella's got a lot of pride. Well, it looks to me as though Al Lewis is earning that $25,000 the hard way, but he's in there a real professional to the core. No quittance with him. I think probably Lewis can't really understand why he can't land a punch really right on the point of Ali's jaw. And hanging on to the ropes there. It's absolutely amazing, really, because Ali just doesn't know what to do with him. He's throwing his best shots, he's landing them all, and nothing is happening. I think he'll have to speak to him rather severely if this keeps up. And what do you know, Lewis is coming back again. I wonder if there's any possibility of Ali being shot. No, I wouldn't have thought so. Lewis was on the floor at the end of the 5th round, looked as though he was out for the world, and then the bell went, and he was hauled back, and I must say he's been putting up, as we might say in Britain, a very stern show. Those fighters now sweating rather profusely in this rather cool night at Croke Park in Dublin. And now this peekaboo stuff. You don't often see Muhammad Ali do that, and he'll certainly get it with his next opponent, Floyd Patterson, and that takes place at Madison Square Garden. I'm wondering whether now Lewis, despite taking that punishment, has started to fight himself into a bit of shape. Because certainly everything Ali throws at him, he totally ignores and tries his right hand. He's copying the Ali stuff now. I think that's what's called taking a bit of a liberty. Well, there you go. Lewis is standing there literally toe-to-toe. There's just an inch in it there with these heavyweights. And it looks as though Ali's having a lot of trouble setting him up for that final payoff punch if it can come over, and it's not so certain that it will, because Lewis still having a go. And this is Ali now turning it on in all his glory. He's really looking the part now, but full marks to Lewis. He's punch swapping, but the right hand there on that chin. And the ropes are really holding Lewis up, but he's fighting back again. He's using them as a springboard. What punishment this man's taken, and coming back. This will surprise Ali. He hasn't had an opponent do this, I don't think, since Joe Frazier. And that's the most punches you'll see landed on Ali for a long time. Real glare there with Ali. It looks as though he's really upset the way this fella's coming back. And what a round 10, and I think it's the man who can impose his will stronger on the other at this stage. A survival of the fittest and of the big hearts and the big punch. Remember, before the Quarry fight, Ali couldn't put Mac Foster or George Chuvalo away. But he is trying like mad with this one. I don't often see a fighter use the corners and ropes the way Lewis does. I don't think he's seeking a respite there. I really feel that they're handy for him. He has more chance of standing up. And Ali teeing off now with left hooks. And it looks as though the sap really is running out of Lewis's legs, but how can you tell? He suddenly pulls himself together. I feel as though there's a gate in those ropes that Lewis might open them and get out at this stage. But this round definitely is all Ali, and he's picking every punch and making them count. He's trying to break this fellow up for sure this round. But as Bob said, he's a little bit punched out. There's no question there after that minute of action there. He just needs the breather the whole time. What an amazing man, Lewis. You get the feeling as though Lewis is saying, okay, let everything go at me. When you've done it, I'll come back at you. But unfortunately, Ali does not give him enough respite. And these legs really are unhinging the whole time on Lewis. They're just almost disobedient. And his right eye is swelling Lewis a bit in this round, round 10. And they're yelling in Blue Lewis's corner, try the right. I should think he could try anything that's going. But as he went into that one, Ali timed it pretty well, and that was a hard shot. And that's the first time Lewis has really backed off, and as though it was a sort of token of surrender, but only for a few seconds. And I think that bell must have sounded like an orchestra to Blue Lewis.
Greg, let's say something about Muhammad Ali. What a fantastic athlete that man is. He was punched out, or at least it appeared to me, punched out after the last round. And he came back almost as fresh as he was before. This man is really something. He summons from the depths of his being an adrenaline, a power that rises to every occasion.
I couldn't have put it better myself, Bob. Just to recap there, then, this is the 39th fight for Muhammad Ali and the 31st for this man, Al Blue Lewis. Covered with this posse of seconds, really working hard. Luther Burgess, Don Elbaum, Steve Eisner.